Hi. Hi. Happy New Year.
That's how we talk at home.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how we talk when we're not on the cameras.
It's really embarrassing.
I actually have a question for you.
Yeah, hit me
I was
with
watching
that.
this video today on Instagram, and
I've heard of that.
I'm getting kind of sick of people changing their voices.
Okay, in what way?
Like the e-girl thing, it freaks me out.
Oh yeah. Like, well, it's a character, right? So
Yeah, but like it's just like, hi, I just want to tell you when I say hi. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not how you were
oh,
born.
man, so you just hate all 50% of Japanese
Don't
people.
like
your,
that.
your voice was lower as a 5-year-old. There's like a 95% chance of that.
One thing is weird because like there's a lot of content creators that have like a voice filter on all the time.
Why?
Like on for stream, it's just that's part of their brand. Is maybe they don't like their voice.
Imagine
and
how
they disguise
uncomfortable it is when someone meets you and you're like, oh, you don't sound like Mickey Mouse.
I've heard a lot of it is so they don't get recognized in public. And so
Yeah,
they'll,
what
like,
about their
so
face,
they'll-
though?
No, so like they'll like have wigs. They'll do more dramatic makeup. Like Dream, the whole thing, like he didn't have his face.
That
for
makes sense.
years. Yeah.
Got it.
But the voice, like,
Nah. What I do is I continually change my voice based on who's around me,
yeah, no, I agree.
and that's on code switching.
That's
Yikes. Well, on
the
that,
number one podcast on code switching.
on that
Here we
note,
are.
We can chat about
There
it.
we go. Let's start the show.
Baby, you can waste my time, my guy. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to Unrelated. He's Maj.
Okay.
I'm Vince.
What's up, bud?
Happy New Year, dude.
Happy.
You
it
feel
is.
like a nice, spry baby New Year this
I
New
feel the
Year?
same, bro.
How many times can I say New Year?
Well, in this new year,
Yes.
I feel the same as I did in the last new year. I
Yeah.
think my year doesn't really start in January. I don't think of it that way.
When do you decide New Year starts?
I don't know. I think life just, as I've gotten older, just is always on.
Wow. That's really,
You know what I mean?
that's deep. For me, it feels like 2023 because it is. Some things are true and some things are false.
Time is real.
Do you go by the Julian calendar?
Rome?
Rome.
The Julius Caesar?
Yes. I
Is
don't
that-
know.
did
I
you
think
make
there's
a
just another
calendar?
name. Am I wrong? I think there's another name for a
The
different
Julian
calendar. Yeah.
I thought it was with a G.
I don't think so. I think it's like Julian. I don't know. That doesn't matter.
I
either
will have to say no because I don't know what that is.
Okay. So either way, we're in January.
Yeah.
And a big thing is New Year's resolutions. I have a question for you though. I saw that Equinox wasn't taking any new members for the
right.
first month for the
That's
year.
amazing. I
Yeah.
love that for them.
That's
also petty as
I was
fuck.
thinking about it. Agreed. I was talking about it with my roommate Andrew. We all know him. We all love him. And initially, I was like, "It's kind of stupid. Like, why would you just blatantly avoid any business?"
Right.
And then the other part of me is like, the concept of that type of gym,
Yes.
like, shouldn't appeal to that.
No.
It should be more like I go to Planet Fitness. You can just go and start a new membership. Equinox is a different thing.
Yes.
And you want to like change like the whole like core demographic that you have. You want to stick with it. Not even demographic, just like the main people that come already. You want to stick with it and make sure that they're not getting annoyed by.
Yeah, and I think a lot of part about gyms now, since we've kind of elevated into this premium environment, their whole thing is exclusivity and like what they, because most
That's
gyms
definitely their
can
thing.
offer the same services, equipment, whatever.
Yeah.
So they're mostly classes. It's small. They have like very private locker rooms. It's very much for people that are already kind of fit but want to have some sort of.
Continue.
It's like a fitness club essentially
Yeah,
for
it
these
is.
people.
It's
So
a
of course,
club.
yeah, they don't want new people. No uggos in January.
But then
I
what?
get it.
February 1st comes and they're like, finally.
They can go to export with the rest of them. You know
When
what I'm
does
saying?
it stop?
Let's go.
Yikes.
They're at export with us, bro.
I used to go there.
Listen, come on in,
Not
folks.
anymore.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
I agree. But initially I was like, huh?
I think it's I for many brands that kind of try to appear to be more understanding than they actually are.
Yeah.
And then they just have a post and then maybe they don't back it up. I do kind of appreciate a brand that's like, hey, we're douchebags. We're known for being that.
Yeah.
Let's double down.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, yeah, we know not to fucking
It
look 'em
basically
up.
is like, if you're too low class to not be going to a gym until now, then
Yeah.
don't try to come here.
They're essentially saying like, if you're not already hot,
That's
don't-
kind of what it is,
Don't
though.
apply. Yeah.
If
don't
you
come here.
look at it from like a 10-foot lens or whatever the term is, like that's basically what it is.
Are you trying to say like with a, I
100
wouldn't
foot
touch
one?
it with a 10-foot pole?
Sure, that one. Mark it. That one. Do you have any resolutions?
I do. They're not super specific.
Okay.
But I think overall, what we've settled on language-wise, my wife and I, my wife, husband Kayla, and I.
Yes, husband Kayla, his wife.
Because I'll kind of just have like an idea and I won't say it out loud, and then it'll just stay in my brain for years and nothing will happen.
Yes.
So I think my resolution this year is to act and be the creator that I think I am.
Ooh.
In terms of output. So like
Good.
actually put out music, actually put out videos, do more of the podcast, actually do.
You don't say.
Put
remote-
off less,
yeah,
put
like,
on more.
Literally, yeah, because I think about it all the time. I have all these concepts, and most of them never see the light of day.
Yes.
So this is the year when they all get lit, bro.
I love it.
I'm here for it.
Snaps. Snaps.
Let's go.
There's some positivity. There's some positivity for that. Anybody that
Yeah.
has resolutions, we're the first people to tell you, just hop into the DMs and I will be like, good for you. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll acknowledge.
That's me being positive.
Vincey, what about you? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
New Year's resolutions. I would like to get a new car this year.
Oh.
That's my plan. So that's my first plan.
Is this because of my tweet?
No, it wasn't. But that is that there causation correlation.
I'm sorry if I offended you. It wasn't supposed to be you.
Causation correlation. No, I mean I drive a Hyundai and there's lots of those around.
Dude, Hyundai drivers, I'll say this every day, man.
Yeah.
They're bold. They don't give a fuck.
I'm
they will
bold,
cut
too.
you off. They will speed through a red.
I won't
They
do
will-
that though. See, that's,
Oh my God, they do crazy shit.
There's levels to bold. There's bold and then there's old.
Your boldness is through the tints.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a
Can't
little
see-
frightened when you pull
you
up.
can't see in this
Bro, it's
shit.
dark.
Yeah, and it's good because you can't see it inside
Yeah.
the build, like the car when it's nighttime,
Yeah.
and that's all that kind of matters
Bro,
for me.
So what's in your sights?
I don't know. It's gonna
it-
be later on in the year, but I'm
Okay.
starting it off this year.
Changing style of vehicle, or do you want to keep like the sedan?
I
situation?
kind of like having like a pod, something small that you can kind of zip around.
Way
I don't have
shit.
kids,
Yeah.
something a little bit nicer maybe, but like I
Okay.
do like definitely a 4-door. I'm not gonna go the coupe route. But definitely a 4-door sedan. I'm not going SUV, anything of that nature.
All right.
Just can't.
Wow.
All right.
So that's gonna happen this year.
I love this for you.
That's my big-
Manifesting, I think, is really good.
Yes.
I've been watching, obviously, like TikTok. The manifesting's all over it. I do believe a lot of that is actually true. Because, like, I remember when we were talking about this podcast, I was like, we should do something.
Yeah.
And then we did it, and here we are. And then it's gonna,
What a success story.
the fact that you're listening and watching
Hey,
right now.
we should do something, and then we
Listen,
just did it.
No one said congratulations yet. I'm waiting.
That's true.
Look, we got cars and shit.
That's true.
Look
Look
how
at the
much
cards.
Terry did
We
so
got
much
branding.
stuff. Let's look at
Producer
this.
Terry with the branding. That's a king.
Listen, no free ads, even from our own show.
Yeah, we can advertise ourselves. Hey, listen,
I'm gonna
unrelated
put
if you
a
have
sticker over our cards. Be like,
Just
it's not even unrelated.
it's a
Maj and Vince
workers'
are gonna be able to advertise.
the
There's
2-man
no
company.
picket line here, bro.
Workers' strike.
Zero.
No, I think that's good. Yeah, I mean, as far as manifestation, I mean, it is real for sure. Like, it's not like a magic thing where it's kind of like put up, like, if you manifest it, it'll just happen. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
that won't happen.
Like Dua Lipa.
The more often you say, like, Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa? Jeez,
The Hanukkah
Louise.
version of Dua Lipa.
My New Year's resolution is figure out how to resolution. is to figure out how to talk. Oh no.
I think that should be a general goal for both of us. Is
Yeah.
How do we speak?
How do we speak?
Oh,
You guys
man.
listen to this because you like to hear us mess up. But
Yeah.
manifestation happens as the more you say it, the more you convince yourself it's possible it's going to happen.
Yeah. Right.
And then the more you say it too, the more that other people hear it, which is outside factors helping you do it in the 1st place.
Yeah.
I believe.
Is that just a more concise way of saying vision board? Because that was really big in my childhood.
Yeah.
I think
Creating a
it's-
vision board.
Yeah, I think they coincide with each other. I
Okay.
think creating a vision board is part of your manifestation.
Because you're putting it in the ether.
You're starting to work, and then you're visually putting things together as you're manifesting.
Okay. Do you have a vision board, Producer Terry?
No, but Bianca just made one.
That makes so much sense. She's really good at that.
Yeah, and she also is a big manifester. So manifested
Shout
a new
out- shout out
job,
Banks, bro.
and she
Cool.
did it. So
That's sick.
I'm trying to learn from that.
Yeah. No, it's smart.
Keep good people around.
When
you,
it comes to like creative visual things, I might be the worst person in the world.
What do you mean?
Like I can't draw for the life of me. I know this is kind of a squirrel moment, unrelated moment,
Wait,
but I can't draw anything. If someone's like, "Hey, like put these blocks together and make it look good," leave me out of it. I'll sing for you.
Wow.
I guess I never thought
I can
of you
fix
as a
things where it's not
non-visual-
supposed to be visually. Like I can fix things or put things together or drill. Like I can do that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, "Hey, make this look pretty," I got nothing.
I mean, what about your situation?
Well, like
you-
style
hell
and
of a
stuff?
job, bro.
Style's another thing because like you see it on other people and then like, all right, I'm gonna do this.
But, like,
then if someone's
drawing,
like, yeah, like oh the
visual
Mona Lisa,
art.
I'm gonna draw that. No shot. No, I got nothing.
Literally, only one person can do that. So,
But still, as it goes, like I see.
I
watch tutorials of people doing stuff, and then I'll be like, I'm just gonna follow the tutorial, do it the way that they did it, and it comes out, and it's just like this was supposed to be Peyton Manning, and it looks like the guy from the Goonies.
yeah, no, I feel that.
and it's not what I'm looking for. Baby Ruth or whatever his name was.
I mean, you can add drawing to your vision board, bro. That's a skill.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna look at it and be like, I'm gonna figure out how to draw. It's like, no, you're not, dude. No shot. I'm manifesting me drawing less this year.
No, I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I was a pretty good drawer until I just see other people do it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I suck. Like in my mind, I'm like, I got something that looks pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, there's levels to that shit for sure.
Yeah,
But-
I can't draw.
No, not like people that go to school for it and like
We're
really
like
perfect
musical
that shit.
people, you know? We
Even
just,
then,
like,
sometimes
talking
I'm
at
like,
each
yo,
other.
my shit sucks. Like I can't
Yeah.
sing. And then the next day, I'm like, I'm a genius. And I call Terry, and he's like, I've been hearing you produce the same song through the wall for hours. And I'm like, I'm sick of it. And I'm like,
That's
okay,
a
see ya.
unique thing that producer Terry and I both understand deeply that you don't get.
No.
Because you've never done it to yourself. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wild.
Like, you're like, I finished the song, and I'm like, oh, no kidding.
you're like, thank God.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like,
early
oh,
days.
I'd ask what it sounds like, but I know exactly what it
Yeah.
sounds like. And take 2, and take 3, and take 4.
Right. It's so funny.
I will not apologize for my process.
Hey, it's a good thing, you know. Watering a flower, you know, sometimes the other plants get wet too, and that's what I'm here for.
There you go.
Nice.
Boom,
Wow.
there I am.
Nice. Who told you that?
Come over me.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
well
I
then-
can't draw stuff, but I can come up with cool phrases
Dude,
that make
flower is
sense.
good, bro.
And, you know, hyperboles or whatever.
yeah. Okay, unrelated. Unrelated.
Yes,
Have you been
yeah.
watching the news, bud?
I've watched the news. Yes.
Have you been watching the weird news?
I've watched some of the weird news. Yeah.
Okay. All right. My news subject for the day is M&Ms, right? We love M&Ms, right?
Yeah.
Many varieties,
All
etc.
yeah, famously all male.
Yeah, so they made an announcement that famously all male. They made an announcement that they're going to do a limited time all female packaging, and I was like, "What the fuck does that
cares?
mean?" And so, okay, so like their thing is like I guess 3 of the colors they in their branding are identified as female, or they've identified these candy
Green.
character cartoon people. So the green one, which they
Yeah.
got rid of because it was too sexy and like R.I.P.
I'm still against
Yeah.
that. I just want to make it clear. I love the green M&M. I hate that they got rid of her.
Did you get the glasses?
Sex
The-
sells.
The heels?
Sex
Bro,
sells anything. Sex
killed
sells
that
M&Ms.
shit. Yeah. Anyways, it was just a
Facts.
sexy M&M.
Yeah.
So they're doing an all-female
hot.
cast, you know, Ocean's 8 style.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's going to be like only the female colors in the packaging. And then they're...
What
the
colors
picture-
are they though? Green?
No, green's not part of it.
Not anymore.
So yellow?
No, I think it's blue. Oh, I didn't write that down.
Purple? Is purple? No,
Purple,
not a color.
purple.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yellow?
Yes, but the key
No,
thing...
yellow's the peanut M&M, right?
Yeah, yellow's the
Right.
idiot
The
one.
main one.
Yeah, and then
he's
the
a
red,
dummy.
the red angry one.
He does exist.
Yeah, the Mike Wazowski and Sully of
Yes.
M&M's.
Yeah.
I don't understand
I like that
why.
comparison.
I think they're trying way too hard.
It's so husband Kayla uses the term virtue signaling.
Yeah.
I kind of reading the reactions, I was like, yeah, this does actually seem very kind of patronizing to women because they're not actually doing anything to
No.
highlight maybe like female leaders in their company
Yeah.
or female stories or like making a donation or anything else. They're just literally flipping the characters upside down, limiting the colors, and
Yeah.
then saying that it's for women.
Yeah, when you sent it to me, I forgot that they use their like M&Ms in their advertising.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, they're all female now." So now I'm eating female M&Ms. Like I don't really understand
Yeah, that's
what's
weird.
going
like,
on.
It's almost
Like,
it's like, oh, now I'm
I didn't
only
know we had to apply any sort of identification besides like a
Listen.
candy covered chocolate.
I'm peanut M&M anyways.
I agree.
So, shit, these are just the regular M&Ms.
But that's so wild. It just seemed like they were just like, let's come up with something, and then I came up with
I
that.
think we have the wrong jobs because clearly people pay for these ideas.
Yeah.
I have plenty of bad ideas.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, oh, like what about Home Depot? Like make all of the wood like freaking 6'4".
What?
I don't know. Same kind of shit. See, I got ideas.
Listen, that passed the test.
I got
I was like,
ideas.
that's a bad idea.
Right. It's like short kings no longer allowed. We only like tall people in the Home Depot.
You have to be 6'4" to pick up the lumber.
So yeah, even though they're all
Yeah.
2x4s,
Must
and they're
be
the same
this tall.
size.
Oh,
It's
that'd be
so
actually
dumb.
really easy to start.
It could. Call me Home Depot. I got ideas.
Love Home Depot.
All right, so all the M&Ms now female for a limited
All
time,
sexy.
and then they're gonna completely get rid of it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. News headline: Deer runs wild through Minnesota butcher shop.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So the video of this, we just watched it. Dude, you think deer are like smart animals?
Yeah.
Like you watch, I'll watch like those like hunting videos. It's like how to find a deer and how to
The
not
beginning of
spook
Bambi.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Oh,
that was my
no.
favorite scene because of the sadness connected to it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so the deer runs through the front door and then just like I get it.
Yeah.
Slippery floor hits the front.
Yeah.
You know, and then immediately it's like, how do I get out of this situation? And then it runs into the wall next to it and then knocks over much stuff and then runs into the same wall and then runs into the same wall again. And then I'm like, hey, man, like, I know you're not a
Yeah.
human being, but like, don't try that again.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
think of another one. Stands up, looks at the door, walks out the door. I'm like, you didn't have to cause any of this damage.
I get the idea though, because like you think about like a deer crossing the road, you know, deer in headlight situation. In my mind, they would just keep going the way that they were going, which
Yeah.
is across the road. But I think a lot of times they get startled and they try to go back. This is an example where they did the other thing, where
Yeah.
like they came in through the door, that was fine, and they did not immediately turn around and get out. I think that just, and also the grip on the floor, very
Right,
funny.
they're
to watch.
sliding around.
Oh my god, this deer.
Deer on ice skates, wonderful. It's just, yeah, it's crazy that they can be so in tune when they're in nature, and then they just get put into like a human-based society, I guess, and then
know.
all hell breaks loose. It's like the same thing with that one lady that called into that radio show years ago, if you remember that video, where she's like, I want to call about the deer crossing. I don't understand why the deer crossing is there. It's really dangerous, and there's a lot of people driving on that road. They should move the deer crossing over, thinking that the deer are just going to listen to the signs. Do you remember this video? It was so...
I've not seen this, but it sounds
And the guys on the
amazing.
radio were like, hey, yeah, so the deer are going to cross there. The sign's just
Yeah.
a warning. She's like, I get that, but like, why don't they just move the deer crossing up so it's not as like in a busy intersection? He's like, it's not for the deer, lady.
Listen, I would say
So maybe humans are dumber than deer.
idiot, but
Yes.
she seems like a nice lady because
Maybe.
she's identified as like, well, deer are smart. They're clearly following the signs. So you just let them. They think just like us. Deer are just like us.
I believe this is post her hitting a deer in that area.
Oh.
yeah. So I don't think she's
Didn't know that.
I don't think there's any sympathy for the
Man,
deer.
and then she went on to get her master's degree in creative writing.
40
What a
years
wonderful world we live in, baby. Florida's a wild state, I'll tell you that.
yeah. Shout out to that lady with the master's degree. Any other headlines?
No, that's enough news. for
Wait,
me,
hold on.
man.
I got one more. This is
That's enough internet.
This is an honorable mention. Was because Christmas time people get scratch off cards and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yes, this is a good one.
Lottery novice, first time playing a scratch off card, wins $30K off a scratch off ticket from her parents. If you're her parents, do you get some of that?
How old is this person?
18.
Who bought the ticket?
The parents in a stocking.
Okay. So she lives at home?
I would assume she's like either going to college or is in high school still.
I would say a percentage is
You have to,
is
right?
good. Or it would be like
That's bogus.
you got to treat him to a nice dinner, or like pay off her cell phone bill. I don't know.
For sure, like something.
If
but also, if you're the
not
parents,
that
you don't
much,
ask.
It is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's not like when you have $10 million or like $100 million.
Yes.
There's like
Right.
significant. You can pay off the house. You get people
Right.
cars,
It's
whatever.
huge for an 18-year-old.
You know what I mean? Yeah. 30K.
I'll take it.
Yeah, please
I would say like put that in. If she can go to college, whatever. Like,
pay off your college.
yeah, move out maybe.
That might
for
be a
like
call.
a couple months and then move back in when you're out of money because you're not working.
Move out for 30 months and then move back after that.
I played the lottery when I was 18. I think I went with my parents, and
Yeah.
I remember it was a penguin scratch off. It had a bunch of penguins on it. Yep,
that's
and
how that works.
I spent $3 and I won $1.
Cool.
That's my story.
And
So
those
my-
were the headlines.
No,
of
that's-
news.
and that's the news,
And
baby.
we'll be back with the game after this.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.